Okay, here we go. Let's see if that works now. That was a bit of a false start, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Building suspense.
Building suspense for the game. I might have to repeat all of that, but that's okay. Let us know if you can see us and hear us all right.
I think we're cooking with gas now.
There we
Yeah,
go.
we're good.
So, let's try that again. Welcome, everyone, to another Tuesday evening with the Board Game Barbecue crew. We're going to be playing Fort by Lita Games. I'm Dave, and I've got Conor and Dan with me. How you doing, folks?
Good. Very
Yeah,
good.
good,
Thanks, Steph.
Hey, Ron.
And yeah, we have done Fort once because Conor knew the game already, but Dan and I hadn't played it yet, and we thought it's a very good game to stream on our Tuesday evenings. And we're going to be going through a rough teach of the game. We're not going to explain everything, but the game is pretty straightforward, and then we're going to have a full 3-player game. So yeah, let's get to it. So Fort is a deck building game, and each player represents a kid, and you have a deck of cards with your friends. They're like these ones. The ones that have stars, like Bitsy for me, is your best friend, and they are treated in a special way. And what you do on your turn is very, very simple. First of all, you discard your yard. If there's any cards that you have in your yard, you discard them in your discard pile, and then you pick one card from your hand of 5 to play. When you play a card, there's a couple of things that you can do. You can do a public action, which is always the one at the top, or a private action, which is the one at the bottom. The private action, you are the only person that can do it, but the public action can be copied by the other players if they can play a card with the matching suit of that card. The suit of the card is on the top left. At the same time, a basic mechanic of the game is if there are any X marks, X icons like these ones on the actions of the cards, it means that you can multiply them by playing more cards of that required suit. One other thing to mention is that this coin icon that you can see here on the top left hand side of pudding is a wild and can be used as any suit. After you play a card, you have to recruit one card, and when you recruit, you can recruit either from the park, which is here in the middle, and these cards get refreshed from the kids deck, or you can recruit any card from any of the opponent's yards. Then you have to discard any best friends that you still have in your hand, like this one. There you can tell them apart by the stars. And any other cards that you haven't played or discarded so far, they all go in your yard for other players to recruit. After you do that, you draw 5 cards back in your hand, and the next player takes their turn. Now we will take turns in order until one of the game end triggers is hit. One of them is somebody reaches 25 points in the victory track. And there are some cards like this one that allows you to gain points during the game, but you also gain points at the end of the game in a couple of ways. The second game end trigger is if the kids deck runs out. So if we run out of cards here, then the game will end. And the third way the game can end is if one of the players pushes their fort level all the way up to the end, which is level 5. Now, if any of these things happen, then we finish the game at the end of that round. At the end of the game, you score points for your fort level. As you can see, it has victory points on top. If you have reached fort level 1, which you accept will, once every player does that, they go and draw, or they search this unwritten rules deck here, these purple cards, and they draw one. And that gets you some points at the end of the game, depending on a condition that you made. So that's another way you can gain. There you go. You can gain points at the end of the game. And if somebody reaches level 2 on their fort, then they can take one of these perk cards here and use them as part of their game from then on. Some of these are permanent, some of these have abilities, some of these are one-off. That is essentially the game. We're not going to explain all of the actions right now, but we will walk you through them in the first couple of rounds as we play. So that's it. Time for Conor to break his 20-year losing streak. Do you have a 20-year losing streak in Fort?
Well, maybe he just means I've been a loser for 20 years, which wouldn't be incorrect either, actually.
No, because you're much older than 20.
Yeah, but I was cool when I was 10.
So, who has been nominated as first player?
Dean has the lucky rock.
I ended up with it.
Dan, you are green. Conor, you are yellow, and I am orange. So, let's go. Start of the game.
Cool. All right, here we go. So I'm going to lead out with AP. It's bad to have AP on the very first round. Where's our player spot? Here we go. I'm going to lead out with. I'm going to lead out with Kitty.
Yeah.
Which allows me to grab a toy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play the personal one because I don't have any toys. So I'm going to grab a toy and put it in my stuff, but it's multiplied by the glue, and I have a second one. So I'm going to discard this glue.
Yeah. So you're discarding a second glue card, and that means you're taking 2 toys in your stuff.
2 toys.
Looks like Pink's got an abundance of glue. He's glued everything to his face. So...
Bit of a glue sniffer from way back.
So you're not taking the private action?
No, I won't be taking. Oh, I could take it now, couldn't I? You know what?
You could take it.
No. I'll hang on to it.
Okay.
I know what he.
So I can follow if I want to, which I probably will, and I will take a toy. Conor?
Yeah. I'll follow. I'm going to play my best friend. I'm going to play Bird. And all of us have the same best friend. So all of us have a best friend that's got a wild icon.
Can you follow with a wild?
I'll follow with a wild.
Can you follow with a wild, or do you need to have the same suit to follow? I think you need to have the same suit to follow. You can boost with a wild.
No, you can follow with a wild. Because as long as it's any,
are you
because that
sure?
can be any. I'm very, very certain.
Okay.
Unless someone wants to counter me in the.
I think one of the things that I might be confusing this with what kind of suits you have in your lookout. So sometimes when this symbol comes up with a tree, that means you can store cards in your lookout for up to 1+ your fort level, which is 0 at the start of the game, and you can store wild cards there, but they do not.
Yes.
You cannot use these to
Correct.
follow.
Yeah.
Yes, Joe, confirm you can follow with a wild.
So you guys have all followed. I'm going to take. Cool. I'm going to take Puddin from the park.
Yeah, that was happening.
Of course you did. And put Puddin in my discard, and then the rest of my kids are all going to go into my yard.
Yeah.
And don't forget to grab.
Don't forget
and I get Kitty back. Meow.
Meow.
Nice.
And I'm done.
Okay, my turn.
Oh, and I draw back up to 5.
Correct.
I'm going to play Ghost.
Oh.
And this is a nice helper we have here. So Ghost doesn't have a public action, which means the other players cannot follow, and allows me to gain a stuff based on a suit that I will pick, and I will pick this suit, which is the crown, and I will play another crown card, so I can pick 2 stuff, so I will get 2 pizzas.
Pizza.
I will
I'm
then...
going to try not to do that all night.
I know, it's going to be hard. None of us.
I will then recruit Patch, Ghost goes back to my discard pile, and these two guys go to my yard. And I draw 5 cards.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be nice to everyone, and
Why start now?
And I'm going to play Moose. So Moose's public action is, so this is definitely talking about a lookout. So Moose's public action is you can play a lookout card to your lookout for every shovel that you play. So at the moment I've got 1 shovel, so I can put 1 card in my lookout. Now I can't have any more than 1. So I am going to put Einstein in my lookout, so he can just sit right there.
Yeah.
That might be
In the actual game, you kind of slide
there's a little
these
notch on the side here. It's
underneath
pretty cool.
the player
quite
board,
like
but in this game, we'll just place them on the left-hand side of our player boards.
And so that's me done. Dan, were you looking to follow?
Yes. So can I? Can I? Oh, actually, I don't know if I want to. No, I'm not going to follow at this stage.
Okay.
Not going to follow?
Jeff?
No, I like my cards.
You want your cards. I will follow with my best mate Flipper, which means I can place a card in my lookout, and I will place this guy, Golden Boy.
Golden Boy.
Okay,
Golden Boy.
and
Alright,
then
cool.
your private
So
action.
Moose, yeah, I cannot do, unfortunately.
Yeah, so
I was
Moose comes
hoping
back.
you would play it. Moose is done. The other card, one of the other cards in my hand is Rusty, who's my best bud. And Crash goes into my yard. Crash the green meanie.
Don't forget to recruit.
And then I've had my eye on. I've had my eye on Scout. So I'm
Oh
gonna
no,
pinch
Scout
from Dan.
has been poached.
Scout has been poached. So that's my turn. I draw up to my hand, and it's back over to Dan.
Joe says that some of the leader game staff submitted their kid photos, and Kyle Ferrin used them to draw some of the art in this game, which is
that's cool.
I find fantastic.
Yeah.
But you're going to say they modelled the drawings on some of the kids. I was going to say, boy, some weird-looking kids. If that's the case.
What a looking kid.
What does Dev get when he wins? He
Well,
will
apparently
win how to break dance VHS tape. Thank you.
I don't think you need that VHS tape, Dev. I reckon you're pretty good at breakdancing as it is.
Sure.
Mistakes were made. All right. I want to keep these. So, all right, I'm going to play Punky.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's just have the private action of putting stuff, any stuff, times my water pistol.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of which I have another, so I'll discard that.
Yeah, so you can take 2 stuff.
Which I'm going to take 2 pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. Problem is, the kids are going into my yard.
Wow.
I'd rather you didn't take. Just ignore my yard, guys. I'm happy to keep those and put them back in my deck.
They look like they would fit into our forts quite well. Oh, don't forget about Ace. He's your best buddy.
He's your best buddy. He goes in the discard.
Isn't it?
And you need to recruit as well.
Yes. So I will be taking Blitz.
Blitz is gone. Okay. Back to my turn. I discard my yard.
Yep.
Nobody wanted to play with them. And
Ballroom Blitz. Ballroom Blitz. You're too young to know that song, Connor.
I know Ballroom.
Unless you know it from Wayne's World.
Ghost.
I think it was one of the Thor movies.
And I've got one over there and one in my lookout, so I can take 2 things. I will take 2 of these.
Wowzers.
Then
Guys.
these guys go out there. Ghost is discarded, and I will recruit.
Hands off, Connor.
I will
Yeah, I know.
recruit someone. Who do I want to recruit?
Yeah.
I'll recruit Dash.
Thank you.
Shuffle the discard pile and draw back to 5. Connor.
Goes to Cole. Cool. All right. Well, old Crash lives to fight another day.
Yes, we totally need to do this. We need board game barbecue promo cards with all of us drawn as kids for this game. Totally needs that. Is Ian O'Toole with us tonight? Surely he must be. He's a
Hey,
regular.
I had a ripping bowl cut when I was a kid, so then I think that would be awesome. All right, so I'm going to play.
I don't know if a single card will be able to contain the cuteness of me when I was a kid.
Oh.
So no photos of Dan because photos didn't exist with Dan.
No, that's it. No, we had school photos, but it was the guy that he'd put the cloak over himself and hold up the light bulb with the zzz.
Yep. All right. So again, I'm not going to be able to play this private action because I haven't upgraded my fort.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use the public action, and I'm going to pay. So I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3.
Just put them in your discard pile, Connor.
Oh, yep. So that's my deck.
Yeah, so that's 2 additional cards for a total of 3 to get 3 toys.
My 3 toys.
Nice.
Did that work? Yep. I'll pop them in my 1, 2, 3. So, Dan, would you like to follow?
Yeah, I'm going to follow with Ace because he has a wild.
Mm-hmm. Take a toy.
So let's take a toy. Whoops. Oh.
I am.
Who summoned me? How do we summon you, Ian? Do we like?
Come on, Ian. We need your help. I will not follow.
I have to say his name 3 times in the mirror, don't you?
I will follow.
You will follow.
I will not follow. I will not follow. I'm all good.
Okay, right. You're all good. So, Babyface comes into my yard, as does Chef. And now, Sarge comes back. Oh, who's looking good? Doodles, maybe. Bones? Yeah. Bones, maybe? Munch.
Munch.
Munch is my spirit animal. And so's Thunder. Thunder's the one with I'm going to take Doodles.
Okay.
Take Doodles. I'll grab this. Flip him over. Give him a shot.
Done.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's me. So the moles get to go back into my discard. I'm going to use my Kitty and Tink combination again. So Kitty. So I'm going to do the private action, which is to turn toys into VP times glue.
Nice.
So I'm going to use discard Tink and take 2 of my toys. I'll discard 2 of them. I'll leave 1 there.
Yep.
And you take 2 victory points.
And give VP 1, 2. And then the public action is to turn 1 toy. Is to pick up 1 toy times that glue, which I'll just take that one back. Stuff. I'm assuming I can't use Tink a second time for both actions.
No, you've got to pick which one you want to use it for, yeah.
Cool. Done.
Def, would you like to follow?
Do I want to follow for a glue? I wouldn't mind following. So I'll play Bitsy. And I will... Yeah. Take a toy. Done. Connor?
I will not follow. I can't take any more toys.
I'm going to recruit Dot from Def's yard.
Hey!
We got better toy.
Ooh.
We got better toys in our yard, and then I'll take Kitty back. And into my yard goes Punky and Tiny.
Mm.
Right. So the ant goes back. And I have to play something.
Huffy. Adrian, I had a Huffy as well.
I'm going to play Lefty. So Lefty upgrades the fort and gets me 2 victory points.
Incredible.
I'm orange, so I'll take the 2 victory points. And upgrade my fort, which needs 2 things, 2 stuff. So I'll spend a toy and another toy to upgrade my fort on level 1. Which gets me one of these unwritten rules cards, so we'll have a look.
So what Def's looking at now, they in-game scoring, but it's very minor, but it's something to look forward to if you want. And Def's supposed to keep it a secret.
I'm trying.
So many.
So this is my card.
I wasn't looking.
Just showing the audience that this is my sort of end game card, and that happened because I went to level 1 in fort, and then as my private action I will push one of my cards to the lookout, which is
Connor, are you following?
going to be
Am
this
I
one.
ever? Am I ever? So I'll spend 2 of my.
Figured it should be clockwise because I'll be following as well. So
Yeah, and then so that gives me 2 points. I'll pop it on there, and I will also choose. What have I got here? Okay.
The discussion in the chat is who had BMX as a kid. That is so 80s.
Oh, okay.
So you've played Puddin?
I played a wild. Yep.
And
I've paid
you've
1 toy, 1
also
pizza.
upgraded your fort.
Yep.
So we are all on level 1 fort.
We are all on the level 1.
I get 2 VP as well, so I got 4.
So you're up to 4. Daniel.
Okay. Then this comes back. I will recruit. What will I recruit? I will recruit Captain, and Dash and Ghost will go back out.
There we go here.
Draw 4.
Penny.
Penny is there.
Penny is there.
There you go. Conor, your turn.
All right.
See you, Joe.
Well,
Thank you for joining.
Cool. So Chef and Babyface come back to my deck. I'm going to play Scout. Scout.
Oh, Scout.
I'm going to play Skid Out. And then, so I can place 1 thing from my stuff into my pack per per shovel, and I'm also going to play Worm. So I'm going to put 2, and your pack level is 1 plus your fort level. So because I've got a fort level of 1, I've got 2
You
packs.
can store
there.
up to 2 things in your pack.
That's right. So Dan, are you looking to follow?
So no, I won't be following because I don't have any shovels. I just realised I didn't take my made-up rule, and I'm just going to flip them both over since they're the only 2 that are left, so everyone can see what they were. What do we got? Slime Lab?
Well, I'm not showing them because they're meant to be secret, right?
Oh, okay. That's fair.
We don't want to know what, yeah.
Well, I won't tell you what I took. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that. All done?
Oh, see ya, Luke. Thanks for hanging around. He's gonna go play. Luke's gonna go play some Fort. So Dan's not following. Def, are you gonna follow?
I am going to follow with Flipper. So I will put one of my stuff in my backpack. There you go.
All right, and then I'm going to take the private action of 2 toys.
Very good.
Good one.
That was good. And then luckily for me, the 2 cards in my hand are my best friends.
Nice.
Bud
Nothing
Rusty.
in the yard. No, no kids to poach.
I know. And then I'm going to flip.
Dan, your turn.
Okie dokie.
Punky and Tiny, go back to your deck. Nobody wanted to play with them.
No. I had a plan. What was it?
Man with a plan.
Dan, the man with a plan. If he can do it, someone else probably could.
You've only got 4 cards in your hand.
No, I used one.
He used
you did
one
use
to follow when I
Yeah,
did
I followed
something.
one for Def. Hang on. Did I?
Did you?
Well, it would have been Tiny if I did. That doesn't make any sense.
No, you used Pudding.
Oh, no, you used Pudding. Yeah. That's right.
So why Punky and Tiny there on my discard?
You discarded them from your yard.
Oh, yes. Okay, Pudding. You're right.
Yep.
Cool.
Good call.
Um,
We ran into a couple of things.
All right, I'm going to play Blitz. Ballroom Blitz.
Okay.
And I'm just going to take 2 stuffs.
2 stuffs?
One for that one and one for
Okay.
this.
So discarding another card.
I'll take one of each. I'll take Actually, no, I'll take 2 toys. What the hell?
Dan, you going to follow? Or is Def you going to follow, not Dan?
While you decide that, I'm going to take Bones from the park and pop him in my
Yeah, he's a good one.
card.
Oh, he's a mean card.
I am not following.
I will follow. So I'm going to play Crash. And now I think, according to the rules, because you took 2 toys, I also have to take a toy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a rule. So,
and have you already recruited Dan?
I have a recruiter from the yard. And
Okay,
just
take
refilled it.
Bleeds back.
Yep.
And you've placed the rest of them in your yard, so you are finished.
I'm done.
Okay. Ghost and Dash will come back and we will play something. What are we playing? We should probably play this, shouldn't we? I will play Captain. So, this symbol here allows me to copy a rival's pack to my stuff. So, I will copy Connor's pack.
Let me guess.
This gets me
You
2
can copy
toys.
my pack if you want to.
Yeah, you should copy Dan's pack.
And then I will advance the 4.
Nothing but a moldy banana at the bottom.
I need to spend a pizza, a toy,
Mush Vegemite sandwich.
and something else, which is going to be another toy. And
Yeah, at the
I
end
will
of term when you
advance.
empty your school bag and there's like something's been in there for like months.
Oh, yeah.
And now I
that's
can
standard.
take one of the perks.
And you know what? I can't follow that pumping action. Because I don't have a pizza.
I will take this one.
I'm gonna follow.
Yes.
I'll follow with my wild ace.
Ace.
And I've got 1 pizza and 2 toys. Which goes up a fort. And I get to take a perk as well.
Mm-hmm.
Take the perk. extra large backpack.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that one.
I need
Vectors,
to
Jeff.
recruit someone. I will recruit this guy. Captain comes back. 1, 2, 3. Go over there. And I draw 5.
Right. Okay. I don't know if I'm. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm going to play Doodles. Okay. So Doodles.
Yes.
Let me get a toy. I'll get 1 toy. And it gives me a victory point for each item in my pack. So I've got 2 items in my
One
pack.
victory point for each item in your pack.
Yeah.
2.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Yep. So 1 victory point. And I've
Yes,
got
I get
2
you 2
items.
points.
So I'm going to move up to 4.
Dan, are you following this?
I'm just having a look. I may. Toy, isn't it?
It's glue.
Glue.
Oh, sorry, but it's putting a
Toy in your pack. Yep.
toy for every.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm toy in your.
Yeah, I'm going to discard two glue.
You can only just go 1.
One
Because
you
you're
will follow. One you
following
follow
it.
just the one.
Yeah, get ahead of myself. Well, I don't know if I will.
Okay then. Yeah, Ben, it was awful. And then you forget about it, and you come back, and
I'm not going to.
it
Okay.
was disgusting.
I'm going to follow.
No, Def, you're not allowed to follow me after you copied my stuff and then didn't let me copy your thing.
I will follow.
I don't know about that.
There you go.
All right, now listen here, you 2 knuckleheads.
Hang on.
Hands.
I take.
Oh,
Can I take back?
yeah, it doesn't affect
Yeah.
anything.
Cool. I'll just get rid of that one. I'll get rid of Dot, and I will take a toy.
Now, no one touch my friends because I'm going to play with them next week. You understand? But I'm going to take Berg.
Take Doodles as well.
And I'll take Doodles. Doodaloo.
Right.
And what have I got?
Dan's go.
All right. So Tink goes back to my yard. I think.
You think it does?
I think so.
It does.
And I'm going to put Punky down. Chunky
right.
Punky, which allows me to take any stuffs. I'm going to take a pizza.
Stuffs.
Okay.
The green.
You need to
That's
recruit.
You guys can't follow. I'm going to recruit.
What's the virtual version of the chippy slap? No, get off, give him back, chippy slap.
Chef's coming to my.
No. Oh, I was going to play him last turn, and I just
Don't forget
what's
to
good
take back
for you
Punky.
is good for the gander. Though.
Yep. Gladly. I'm done.
My turn.
These kids are fickle.
Let's go back. Okay.
It's a neighborhood. You know what kids are like.
You're not coming to my birthday party. Yeah. You're up, Def.
I am.
It was a different time, Connor.
Was. Now we're all on iPads.
Ride my BMX to my mate's place and stay for dinner and come home when it was dark. No way would I let my kids ride their BMXs out there after dark.
My sister once rode to the next town.
Yeah.
I don't know what compelled
I'm going to play the ant. And I will multiply that. Am I going to multiply that? No, because I already have one here. So that's 2. Do I have to use this, or can I discard a card of the same suit to multiply this?
I think
you have to use
discard a card.
Huh?
Let me check that out.
The question is for the chat: when you are playing a card with a multiplier, do you have to use your lookout cards to?
You may also add any matching
amplify?
suit suits shown on cards in your lookout.
You
cannot-
may.
Yeah, so you may. So you can either discard cards or
I will
use the-
discard one to put 2 things in my pack. So I will put a toy and a pizza. And now I will take victory points for things in my pack. So I'll take 3 victory points.
Oh, that's your full levels 2. Nice one.
Anybody following the first action?
No, not me.
Negative.
Now, I could have amplified this one more, but there's no more room in my pack because the capacity the pack has is 1 plus your 4th level, and my 4th level is 2. So,
Yeah.
that's it. I am going to recruit someone. I will recruit Doc. Jan comes back.
Refill.
Captain and Lefty go
Park.
out. Refill the park.
Yep.
Connor's turn.
My turn. Good. Moose and Sarge live to fight another day. I'm going to play Worm. So I'll play Worm. So Worm lets you get something for... actually, I'm going to do the private action first. I'm going to add 1 card from my hand to
Your lookout. Yep.
lookout. I'm going to add this green one here.
Mm-hmm.
I think. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add Scout. Okay.
Right.
And then I get an item based on the number of cards in my lookout. So I'm going to take 2 pizzas.
Nice. Dan, are you following this?
No.
So I forgot to draw cards. I've got 3.
That will be helpful.
That should be helpful. If you actually have cards in your hand, it will be helpful. I will follow with Flipper. And what's the thing? I take 2. What did you take?
I took 2 pizza.
Thank you, sir.
So you can take 1 pizza. No, you actually, that's a lie. You take as many as you take 3. Oh no, 2 because you got 2.
2, yeah.
Yep, cool. All right. So that means now I've also again got my 2 besties in my hand, but I also had Babyface. So Babyface comes back.
Worm comes back.
Worm comes back.
And
I'm
you can
gonna
recruit Penny.
I'm gonna take Penny.
There you go. Your turn, Dan.
Don't know what to do. All right, pop these guys back in the back in my discard. Damn. What is that? Trash. Okay, I'm going to play Blitz.
Blitzy boy.
Okay.
I'm not going to do the private action, but I'm going to take some stuff and multiply it by discarding Sparky. So I'll take 2.
Yep.
2 stuff.
And I'll just take a pizza and a toy.
Okay, I'm not following that. Connor?
I'm not following either.
Okay. Dan, you have to recruit.
And I'll be recruiting.
Who you gonna take? Who you gonna take?
Hey, Lefty.
Yay.
Yes, Lefty.
That's all right. I got some ones going into my yard though.
Oh, look who's there.
It's Tiny and
Puddin.
Hello, Puddin. Hello, Puddin.
Hello,
Blitz
Puddin.
back.
Blitz.
My turn.
Your turn.
Captain comes back. Now, what would we like to do here?
So as it stands, we've got Def on 5 points.
Yeah. And
Self and Dan on 4. Dan and Def are both on fort level 3. I'm on
Level 2.
fort level. Oh yeah, fort level 2. I'm on fort level 1.
Okay. Let's do. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. Cannot do that either. Yes. I'm gonna play this guy. That allows me to take stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play this.
Like, oh man.
Good card. Ghost is
So
a good card.
1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna take 1 toy, 1 pizza, and another toy, another pizza. Anybody? Oh, you can't follow actually. Sorry.
I think you knew that.
And I'm like, oh no, you can't.
Anyone? Oh, sorry, fellas.
Oh, look at that.
I'm going to recruit. Who am I going to recruit now?
Maybe someone from the park.
Potentially.
Yeah. Just get one of those stray kids.
Yeah.
I'll take Tiny.
Ah, teeny tiny.
So the ant and Patch go out,
Oh,
and I draw 5.
Pacho. El Pacho Grande. Righto, so this is a risky play. I'm going to play Moose. So I get to, as a private action, increase my fort level. So I'm going to spend 1, 2 poise and a Pija.
Mm-hmm.
You can go over here. I'll fix those up in a
Yeah,
tick.
just leave him here. It's fine.
Now the public action is to play a card
Don't just finish your upgrade fort action.
Oh yeah,
because
good point.
it's
Good
there
point.
And you can take one of the perks.
So I will take. This is actually perfect. I'm going to take this one called Do Over, and I'm actually going to use that now. No, I'll use it once this is finished. So I'm not going to use it. I will use it in a sec. So that's fine. Now, anyone going to do the public action? Because I
will follow.
I'm going to put Scout into my. No, I'm not. That's a fib.
I'll put Chef into.
I might put Rusty in there. Cool. Yep. Def, you going to follow?
I am. I'm going to place Ghost in my fort.
Who did you?
Ah,
Yeah, 2 ghosts. That's just greedy.
sorry. That is a fair question. I would like to follow, but I don't have the card to follow. Oh my god.
Yeah, keep an eye on him, Connor.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to now, even though that's all finished.
So you're playing your perk?
Play my perk. So after you finish playing a card, including any rivals following, you may trash this card to play a second card.
Okay.
I'm going to trash
that
that.
gets removed.
Yeah, and then I'm going to play Bug.
Again.
Yeah, so I'm going to play Bug. And I'm going, so the public action, I'm going to commit Scout.
To get,
and also one of my, from my lookout.
Get lots of pizzas.
And I get 3 pizza. Pizza. Samurai pizza cats.
Great show.
That's an obscure one, Dan. That's and then would anyone like to follow?
I will not follow.
Me neither.
Follow? No.
You get 2 victory points.
And then I get 2 victory points. Up to 6.
Nice. Bug goes back. Recruit.
Back. Penny comes into my yard. Who am I going to recruit? I don't like to look at any of it. I think I might grab Prince, actually. This looks like something that I might like.
Okay.
Beloved.
We got here today.
Dan, it is your turn.
Hey, my pudding survived.
Dude, I was tempted.
Coming back to the yard.
I was very tempted.
My pudding brings all the puddings to the yard. I'm playing. I'm gonna play Punky.
Nah, see, you're just as bad as Def.
Yeah. And I've got a second water pistol, so I'll multiply that by 2 and take 2 stuff.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll take 2 pizzas just because. 1, 2.
cool.
Hey, why not?
Make a recruit.
I will recruit. I saw something interesting before.
Munch has not been played with yet. Oh, then we also got
No.
Thunder. We got Thunder here. He's
Yeah.
eating
So, oh, okay.
Sorry, coins to continue. I just saw what you said about the banana on the textbook. I reckon they were just throwing that textbook out. Or you could just said you lost it. Oh, I lost
I'm
it.
gonna take Penny from your.
Oh no!
Okay,
Sorry, mate.
take Punky back and put your
Punky.
cards in the yard.
Tink's in the yard today.
All right, my go. These guys go back.
I was gonna turn, Dan.
Now,
Go,
what
go,
would
go.
we like to play here? You'll have that and that.
In the chat, what game did you and your friends like play in the park? Like, what did you play? Like, we used to play like Power Rangers in the park, and I'd always be the Black Power Ranger because he was the coolest.
What did we play? It was always BMXs.
It was. He was BMX Bandits.
Yeah, we had a reserve behind Mum and Dad's place that was like
Yeah.
240 ovals, a cricket oval, and a soccer oval, and so it was just chaos. Just BMXs everywhere. That we used to play Brandy as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Probably don't play. Kids wouldn't play Brandy anymore, would they?
Probably not allowed to.
No, because I'm pretty sure we used to use it with like a taped up tennis ball as well.
They got the swing.
Oh no, Brandy's like it's like tag, but you're pegging each other with a tennis ball.
It was the swing.
I'm gonna play my card here that says on your turn, instead of playing a card, you may trash this card to advance your fort using an additional resource.
Oh wow!
So I'm going to do that, and I need to spend 2 pizzas, 2 stuffs, and 2 other things.
Wow!
I'm gonna spend 2 pizzas, 2 toys, and 1 toy and 1 pizza to advance my fort to the next one. So that card is gone. I'm assuming that's a one-off. And I
guess you still recruit.
Presumably I still recruit.
Yeah.
I'll recruit this guy.
Does that mean you're putting 5 kids in your yard?
Well, could mean, yeah.
Well, except if you're mates.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know whether that perk is actually a good perk.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I realized it after I took it, but I guess I think it's meant to be played more towards the end of the game to kind of
you can
people.
rush the end and no one else can follow.
But
that's pretty cool.
But yeah, doesn't matter. All good. So I'm done.
All right.
Connor.
Cool. I'm gonna play. They said this was Kyle. Was Kyle Doodles? That's what someone said. That was supposed to be Kyle Farron.
Yeah.
And
really?
Yeah, supposedly. And I'm going to pump it up with Bird, so I get 2 toys.
Bird.
Pump it. I'm gonna follow with Dot.
Yeah. Take a toy.
I'll take a toy as well.
Oh, I don't have cards again. Hang on.
When you say Kyle, do you mean Board Game Barbecue award-winning artist Kyle Ferrin?
Correct. That's right. For the
I'm not following.
You're not following. Do you want me to explain it again then, Dev, if you're not following? And then what I'll do is I'll just chuck these guys out.
Nice.
Boom.
Did you do your private action?
Didn't, so I'm going to do that now. So I get 2
2 points. Very well.
2 points. And I'll recruit. Oh, no,
Recruit.
who looks... Oh, I tell you what, Ghost. Oh, it's awfully tempting in there. But I also don't have... Oh, hang on. I should have got a... I think I needed another toy. Did I have 4 in there? Now I'm confused. Anyway, that's fine. I think I need another one. Or did they stack up on top of each other? Yes, they did.
Indeed.
Never mind. Sorry. Right. You know what? My middle name is... I can't put the token in the bag, but it's also Danger. So I'm going to take 1 from the top of the deck,
Okay.
and it is... Ah!
Wart.
Wart. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Take
You can
Doodles back.
get a cream for that.
Get that cream for that. I'll take Doodles back.
Dan, it's your turn.
Could be worse. Could have what?
Don't finish that sentence, Dan. We'll
The last 2 cards you've got there.
get demonetized.
Yeah. I'm gonna play lefty.
Mm-hmm.
Good timing for play it for Def, maybe not for Connor. Private action is just to chuck a card in my lookout, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the moles in there. Get in there, you mole.
Mm-hmm.
Mole. Oh, yeah, the moles.
Yeah. And then I can upgrade my
And, oh, that's a very...
2 VP. So what have I got? So it's 2 toys, 2 pizzas, and dealer's choice. So let's put another toy in.
Yeah.
ridiculous choice. Okay.
And then upgrade my
Fort.
fort.
You get 2 victory points.
Yep. 1, 2.
Well done.
If you're going to follow, you cannot.
I cannot follow. I will not follow. I shall not follow. Are you following Connor?
I am. I'm going to
Oh.
be skipped. Actually,
Maybe.
fib. I tell a fib. I'm going to use moose. And so it's for the next one. It's
2
5
of each. Yeah, and 1 your choice.
Oh, where's that gone? Where did that go? What? That's weird. It keeps going there. Again, I'll fix it in a sec. Thank you.
Okay.
Cool. So up, and I get another 2 points, which puts me at 10.
Very
nice.
good.
That was a great move. Thank you, Dan.
That's all right.
Recruit
I was
now.
aware it was going to benefit you, but I needed to be done.
It needed to be done.
Um,
It's a cool little like, do I want to? Do I not want to? Sort
yeah.
of.
I'm going to take Worm
Mhm.
from Connor's yard,
Oh,
and then I'll take
Lefty.
mine back, and I'll put Kitty
What-
out.
what
Oh,
happened
hang
with
on.
Tink?
I got to. No, I think it's got to go back in my yard.
go back
I did
here.
have- And Sparky is mine. So.
Not Spanky. That's the other.
Oh, Sparky.
Sure.
Sorry.
It's the other show /
My turn.
intellectual
IP.
property. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to
Most
play
satisfying shuffling
Munch.
of cards on TTS.
Munch comes out.
Oh, what did
Munch will do the... Take
Oh.
some pizza.
Wow.
I will take 2 pizzas, I think. No, I'll take 1 pizza. So there's 1 pizza for Munch. And then I'm going to do the private action, playing that. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to get rid of 3 pizzas to get 3 victory points.
Nice one. So that puts you up to
To
8.
8. Anybody wants to follow the first one?
Oh, I kind of wish I... Oh, I've done something else. No, I'm cool. Thanks, Diff.
Let me just before I follow, Connor, what are you gonna play? Just so I know whether.
Hey?
No, it's okay. No, don't worry. That's what you're playing next.
Are you following, Dan?
I will. I'll use Ace as a while to take a pizza.
Okay.
Boom.
I was going to tell you, Dan, but
Alright, I am
Too
going
late
to
now.
recruit. Who am I going to recruit? I'm going to recruit. You know what? I'll take somebody from the top of the deck just because. Oh, the Rocket Bros.
oh, that is the assist. You drew the double one off the top. Right. Okay. Well,
That's it.
no one wanted to play it with Sarge. Maybe he's too commanding. And Crash. Let's go back in. For my turn, I'm going to play Bug. And I'm going to boost Bug up with Scout. So I get 2 pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza 1, pizza 2.
Dan, are you following?
Huh. Two pizzas, you say? No, I won't.
Won't. Okay. Diff.
Oh, am I following? I will follow using Flipper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I will take a pizza.
Right, and then I'm going to take my private action of victory points for my fort level, which is 3.
You're smashing it. Well done.
So Bug comes back. I've also got Bird.
Don't forget to
there.
recruit.
Babyface comes in there, and who do I want? Oh, Thunder looks like.
Thunder.
I might like.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Or Spike might be a good one too. And then of course there's Captain. Look, I might take Captain.
Okay. Dan, your turn.
And Babyface comes back.
Okay, so Kitty comes back into my hand.
Mm-hmm. To your discard pile.
Oh, sorry, discard, yeah. Now, I just want to make sure... All right, I'm going to play Worm.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure I'm doing this right. So, Worm, I can put cards into my lookout, and the shovel is the multiplier.
Yes.
Is that... It doesn't include the moles that are currently in my lookout?
Sure. You can use that as a multiplier.
Oh, actually, you know what? No, I disregard. I don't need to because I'm going to play lefty from my hand.
Yep,
into
cool.
my discard. So I can put 2 cards into my lookout.
3,
so that'll max out my lookout.
Yes.
Yep, correct.
So I'll put. Doesn't want to go.
Just place them a little bit further out and then take them back.
Yeah, and then I've locked my lookout as well. I don't know if that's
There you go.
helpful or not.
Cool. So now I'm maxed out of 4.
Yep, and you need to recruit now.
No, because I haven't done the public action.
Oh, sorry, apologies. Yes.
It's to take stuff as many up to how many that I have in my lookout, which is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I'm just going to take 3 toys and a pizza.
Okay.
And then I'll recruit. Patch.
Any obvious card combos come up? I think.
Are you guys following on Worm before I take him back?
I don't know if I can actually. Oh, it's stuff for lookout, isn't it? Oh yeah,
I
Yep,
am
if
not
you have a
following.
shovel.
I might do that. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to do that this time.
Oh, cool. All right, worm goes back in my discard, and I have no one else to actually put in my yard.
Nice turn.
Nice. Okay, my turn.
Booyah.
Well, we need to. Oh, these guys come back.
Well, we've all drawn our made-up rules, Sub-Zero, Joe. So I don't know. You can always put it in the comments if you want. Doesn't bother us.
So, what is the situation here? The situation is not favorable. That is the situation. I think... Oh. I
Let me
will...
think.
Yeah. It's a bit tricky. I'll play this, which gets me stuff based on a chosen suit. I will choose the skateboard. So I will play this, and I've got another one here.
Two, yep.
So that will get me 2 stuff. So I will get a pizza and a toy. And that's my turn.
Cool.
Now, on the next thing... Neither of you have things in your yard.
Mm.
Wow. So, Connor, you didn't have any cards in your hand left.
No. Oh, actually,
I had one. I think I.
You know what?
I
I did, and I'll draw it out. I remember it now. It was Babyface. Babyface goes in my yard. That's right. I remember that from last time.
Okay.
And Dan definitely didn't. His hand was...
I'll just draw from the top again. And then Bitsy comes back, Ghost comes back, Captain goes up there, and I draw 5 cards.
All right. So, I'm not going to do the public action, but you guys can. However, I'm going to do the private action, which is I can spend spades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
And then afterwards, so after that, I trash that card and I get 5 points. So that puts me
Wow.
up to 18. But before I trash it, you guys can take the
Pizza.
pizza.
I can't follow.
I will not.
Cool. Def, did you want to delete that card because it's trashed, so it's not in the game anymore?
Ward is done. You need to recruit one. And is Babyface coming back?
It comes back, yep. Unless you wanted
Something
Babyface.
happening
Prince and Doodles out. And I need to recruit. And maybe do I want 2 of them? Maybe Spike. I might take Spike.
Okay.
I'll do these 5, and we're away.
Dan.
Yes. What to do? I got, oops. 2 options. I'm not sure which one.
Now,
to go.
Connor, there is a...
Can't do that.
There is a rule or a clarification from Lily Games that says if you're gathering your choice of resource, a white hexagon, all must be the same resource for that action.
Right.
Now, I don't know if that's from cards that have multiple resources to take, or if that, like that one.
This one, I believe that one means you can take 1 pizza and then 1, right? But if it's potentially,
well, that's not
like
what this says. This says if it is.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm going to play Penny, guys.
We might need to clarify that, but there is a clarification that says if gathering your choice of resource brackets white hexagon, all must be the same resource for that action.
Okay. Right.
So I wonder if that applies to multiplying as well, because the way you've been playing it, if you play, say, this card I played
Yeah,
before,
you can take multiple of the
because
different ones.
you're multiplying it, but we have to clarify that, I think.
Well, I suppose the same could be said for my public action here. If you want to put something in your backpack and multiply it, should it be the same?
Whatever you're
stuff.
putting in, yeah.
No, it says when you're gathering your choice
Yeah,
of
okay.
resource.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because in this case, what you put in your backpack is never specific. It's never specific. It's always the same icon.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Dan,
you may
go on.
only gain all pizza or all toys, not a mixture.
When is that? When you're playing what?
So gather a resource, gain a resource, pizza or toys shown from the shared supply and place it in your stuff. If this action lets you choose to gain either pizza or toys, you may only gain all pizza or all toys, not a mixture.
Where is that? What page is that?
On the actions, page 12 of the rule book.
So,
But I'm wondering,
gather resource.
yeah.
Yeah, if this
But
action lets you
because-
choose. Okay, so that's fine, which means if you play that card with 2 resources, it has to be 2 of the same. But what if you play a card that allows you to multiply? Then is that still the same thing?
So, that's for pizza.
There you go. Per. Yep.
All right.
Oh well, let's keep playing.
We'll keep playing. Yep.
At least we know what the deal is for the generic cards. There must be a similar situation. So,
Okay. So for mine, I'm going to multiply.
Uh-huh.
Can I put?
Yeah, if you can put
stuffs?
any resource, yep, because it says take one resource from your stuff and place it in your pack. It doesn't specify which one.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so that plus I've got 2 glue in my lookout, so I can put 3 stuffs in my backpack.
yep.
I'm going to take 2 toys and a pizza.
Okay.
Nice one.
Put them in my backpack, and then the private action is I get victory points for each one of stuffs in my backpack, so it's 3 victory points.
Very good.
If you're gonna follow,
I am not going to follow.
okay, I will follow. I'll follow with bird. So I will put a pizza into my backpack.
Okay. Dan, recruiting.
I'm going to recruit Doodles.
Take
Sparky goes in my discard. Penny comes back to my discard. And then Bones, Punky, and Blitz go into my yard.
Nice. My turn. Wow.
Wow, he says.
Well, that was quite involved, wasn't it? Well, there's 2 schools of thought here.
Ghouls get it because they're kids.
Yeah. Stop kidding around.
Love it. Love it.
We're acting pretty childish.
So does that... We need to call if it applies in the multiplier as well. Can somebody
Yes.
quickly search it on Board Game Geek? In the meantime,
Yeah,
I'm gonna... I think it probably should apply the way that is explained there. In any case, I'm going to play Munch.
Bunch.
And I will take 2 pizzas because I've got this one and this one. 1, 2. Anybody wants to follow?
Negative.
Pizza. I don't have anything I can follow with.
Okay, and then private action, I can spend pizzas per skateboard to earn victory points. Now this card counts again, Connor, as a suit, the one I played.
Yep.
So I'm going to discard this one for 2, and this one for another 1, so that's all my
Wow.
4 pizzas.
Tony Hawk over here.
I ate all the pizza. Gain 4 victory points, go up to 12. And then I am going to recruit Thunder. Oh, hang on. I'm going to recruit this guy, take Munch back, and these guys go out. Draw 5 cards. Connor, it is your turn.
It is my turn. All right. Oh, again. Oh, you took. Yep, fair enough. All right. This is interesting. What do I want to do? I think this is the play. So I'm going to play. Oh, this might not be the play. I'm going to play captain.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to increase my fort level. So I need to pay 3 of each and plus an extra 1.
Which is basically everything you have.
My things, all my good stuff. Yep, so that's all gone. Oop, just pop that out of there. Okay. And I increased that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 3. I got 1 in my backpack plus 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So you guys are almost on the final fort level. I'm still a bit behind. So you've done that, Connor. Are you taking the private action as well?
I am going to take the private action, so I'm going to copy Dan's. So I take.
I'm glad I if I'd known that I would have emptied it. Probably
When he started taking things, I was like, "No, stop taking things, you monster!"
Damn it.
Sorry, I'm fiddling around with this. And unfortunately, all of these dudes and dudettes end up in my yard because I don't want to play with them. Captain comes back.
Mm-hmm.
I will take Bug.
Come on, Dan. Off you go.
Here we go.
Get your friends back.
Get back to my yard. Get your friends back. Get back to where you once belong. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. If I, when you play something and you multiply it,
Yes.
and you can multiply it by what's in your lookout.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But if the public action and the private action both have multipliers, can you use the lookout on both occasions?
Different cards, right?
Yeah, but the lookout, I believe so. I can see if I can
same
check that out.
cards.
Well, they're in the lookout though, so are they?
So the lookout.
Can they be? I say I'll pop this out.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm referring to. So can I take toys and multiply the toys that I take by my glue cards in my lookout, and then discard toys for VP again multiplied by what's in my lookout, or can I only get to use those lookout cards once?
Lookout. Let's have a look. All right. So, sorry, it's coming up. So So any seats from your lookout to improve. Can you? Trying to find it. It's not in the rule book, Dan.
Because obviously, if I discard from my hand, that's a one-time multiplier. But
Yeah.
I would have thought maybe you could use what's in your lookout, given that your lookout is restricted by how many you can actually put in there.
Yeah, that's probably a
Kind of
nuance that we have
probably
to...
got to be careful what you put in there because it is kind of locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody in the chat know the answer to this?
Yeah. So Dan wants to use his lookout.
I want to use the public. I want to use a public action to put three to grab three toys into my stuff, but then also turn those 3 toys into VP.
Then he wants to, so he wants to use the 2 glue in the lookout for both actions. So,
what's the action called? Improve?
Improve, yeah.
Mm. You could always house rule it and say yes.
Sure. Yeah. Let's go for it.
I don't. Yeah. Look out. That should be pretty clear.
Yeah.
You may add suits to improve something. If a suit, if an action player. Here we go. Add-on cards affecting both actions. Let's see what this says.
Yeah, it's not going to be in the rules if anybody's checking. It's probably going to be on Board Game Geek, some clarification, because it's just a nuance whether you can use the same cards to improve. There we go.
On both.
Each lookout symbol can be used once per turn.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Well, in that case, I'll
just roll that back. It says now that symbols on your lookout can modify both actions.
They can modify both actions, but they can only be used once. So that both those statements can be true.
So they're saying you can use it to...
Yep. They can only be used once per turn, but they can be used on both actions. They probably should say on either action.
So an action on your play card shows next time.
Yeah. So go ahead, Dan. Sorry for the delay there.
Right. So I'll just do... So I can't use them both. So let's say that I use one of them to multiply this to pick up 2 toys.
You can use them both. That was
You're saying that I can use them both twice?
That's what the result was. Yeah, that was the outcome.
Okay.
Yes, so both public and private. So
all right, then. So I'll take 3 toys, and then I'll also turn those 3 toys into 3 victory points.
Yeah.
And I'll just go 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Apologies for the delay, but that was an important nuisance of that.
House rule is as good as anything.
I am not following that. Connor, are you following?
The top
what
one?
I'm doing, a glue for a toy. Ooh, yeah, I think I might do that because I need some stuff. So, Bud again.
Dan,
Bud.
I'm going to recruit Scout from Connor's yard. I feel like I'm taking a lot from your yard, but you got all the fun kids.
Yeah,
all the cool kids.
All the cool kids, I should say. Until I wasn't one.
Okay, my turn.
Put my guys in my yard. Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Wow. Well, in that case, I will place Prince, and I can add cards to my lookout times the crowns. I have 2 crowns. I will add 2 cards in my lookout. So I will add this one.
Ooh.
And I will also add this is interesting. Not gonna do that. Yeah, gonna add this one. So those are my 2 cards that I've added in my lookout.
Yeah.
And now anybody copying this?
I will not. I don't have the right sort.
I will not either. I don't have the right suit.
And then I gain victory points per card in my lookout, so I gain 4 victory points.
Nice one. You can move Dan up too if you want. I'm sure I won't mind.
I won't.
Then I will.
Is that Conor in the lead? I
recruit.
actually thought that was Steph in the lead.
I will recruit.
Quiet achiever.
What am I
Just keep it
recruiting now?
help.
Am I recruiting that, or am I recruiting this? I might recruit this one.
Ah, Puddin got taken.
Munch and Dog go out. I draw 5. Let's go.
Cool. So Bug, Crash. I don't think I've ever played with Crash this whole game. He's always in my yard and no one's in. I'm going to play Bug.
Sorry for the questions in the chat. We found a clarification that said on Board Game Geek that yes, you can use symbols or suits from your lookout to improve both public and private actions on the card that you play.
Yeah, but the cards out of your hand, you have to say which action they're boosting. Right?
Yes, they get spent.
All right, which I guess is the benefit of putting them in your lookout. So let's do the public action first. So I've got Bug themselves, and then 2 spades in my Peter. So
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna discard a lefty and grab a pizza.
I am not following.
Cool. And then I will get victory points based on my fort level, which is 4, which puts me
That's
up
a
to
nice card.
I knew. Sorry. Yep. So you guys didn't follow. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Babyface, Spike, and Captain in my yard. Recruit. And recruit, you say. All right, you know what? Let's go. Top of the deck. That's who it is. It's Spike again.
Okay.
Can't get rid of it.
Your turn, Dan.
Yeah, but thanks anyway, Sub-Zero Joe and Garment. That was helpful anyway. So.
All right, so I'll pop Worm back in my discard. I'm going to play Doodles. So the private action is just VP for whatever's in my backpack, which is 2. So I'll go 1, 2. And the public action is get some toys for every glue. So I've got 2 glue in my lookout, plus I'm going to discard Penny. So I can get 4 toys.
Nice.
I'll just throw them down here. Whoops, one went off the table. I'll pick that one up later, guys.
So I'm going to
the vacuum will get it tomorrow.
I got him.
Gonna follow to get a toy.
I'll also follow with Bird. Bird has been very handy.
He has. He's a very popular kid. Recruit, Dan.
And recruit Doc.
And
then
take Doodles back.
Take Doodles back, and then Ace is my mate, so he goes into my discard, and Sparky's as well, so Sparky goes in my discard.
Nice.
That worked out better than I thought it would.
What do we want to do here? I'm falling so behind, it's not funny.
Yeah,
Someone's going to step on that.
Yeah. I was trusting you.
I'm going
The
to
amount of
play.
Lego I step on
I'm
here.
gonna play. Sorry.
The amount of Lego I step on a daily basis. I don't think
I'm gonna play
Little
Ghost, and I'm
touch.
gonna call it a crown.
skateboard. Oh,
Yeah, and I'm going to spend. Oh no. I'm actually gonna call it skateboard because I've got 2 there.
you got a handful of them, haven't you?
And
Oh my
play
God.
another 2 there, 4. So that
Yeah.
gets me 4 pizzas.
Nice.
That's the other clarification we need, but for now we'll say we need you need to take the same one, right? Because I think if we're playing it,
That's going to be all taken the same.
Yeah.
And I feel like we were playing it that way.
we
anyway,
haven't been
so
playing it that way.
I haven't.
So I am going to recruit. Let's recruit from the top of the deck. Oh, let's recruit captain. Ghost comes back. These 2 go out. So that's 3, and I need another 2 cards. Connor, your turn.
All right, boys. Game's over.
Oh
Yeah, I
no.
thought that's what you were doing.
Alright, so I'm going to do the top action and place a card into my lookout. That's not going to matter. I just like to do it. So there. Anyone want to follow? Maybe
what's
help
follow?
Paul?
No.
Spade.
No, I can't follow.
Alright.
And then you're upgrading your fort.
My fort to level 5, and because I'm the first player, I get the macaroni sculpture. Woo!
Yay.
And then, because I'm the last player in the round, that's it. That's all she wrote.
Oh, you are too.
Yep.
That's it. So what happened is
Well played.
Thank you.
the
I saw it coming. I just forgot
Yeah.
that
Connor
it would be-
You got it.
would
reached
end straight
the
away. I
last
thought everyone was-
level in the fort, and that triggers the end of the game, so we need to finish the round, but Connor was the last player anyway. So that is the end. So, points. We get points based on, well, we start from our victory track. So Connor's got 22, I got 16, Dan's got 14. And yeah, I'm going to be last in this game. 4th level. So Connor, you've got 23 points. So that gets you up to 45. Dan, your fort is 16 points. So that gets you up to 30. And my fort is only 9 points, which gets me up to 25. The next thing is any made-up rules. Connor, what have you got?
My made-up rule was to have toys in, and I had none left, so I cashed them all in.
Nothing there, Dan?
Mine is at 1 VP for every book I have. Count everything, including my lookout. So
you have 1 here, 2.
got 2 in my hand.
3.
I'm going to flip these over because I know I have a few more in my discard as well.
4.
Another one. That was it.
That's 4 points, so you go up to 34. Mine was 1 VP for every crown that you have.
Oh, nice.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in my lookout, 5, 6, 7, 7 points, so I go up to 32. And the macaroni sculpture is Connor's, and you take 4 points.
4. So,
I win the game with 49 points. Well done, Connor.
Well done, Connor.
No, he wasn't even around to see it. He wasn't around to see it. He said it. He claimed that I'd break my duck.
So that was Fort.
That's Fort.
What did you think?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I reckon it's a great game.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, me too. Do you think it's suffering at lower player counts, or do you think this is fine?
I think 3's
Do you think
fine.
it is,
4's
you know, what does the chat think? Do you think it's,
Yeah.
you know, shines better at 4? Or lower player counts is fine? Yeah, it's great because there's lots of interaction with the recruiting and all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, even a fourth player would. I mean, because you get to potentially have an action on someone else's card.
Yeah.
A fourth player is just another action, really. It doesn't feel like it's additional downtime. It just feels like an extra action before it's my turn again. So,
And it might be, when you have 4 players, you might be able to follow more, which means you get to do more things and you have less cards in your hand when you're actually taking your own turn.
Yep.
So
I mean, even now, when I had the wild in my hand, and then Def pulls an action, and there's a public action, I'm like, do I do the action now and use my wild, or do I wait and see what Connor's going to do,
have
because maybe I
8.
can use the wild for that?
And by having that wild in your
Okay,
hand,
33,
you
not
know
32.
that you will be able to follow.
Yes.
So you're going, okay, right. So I can follow that action. So
You almost want to follow, because that way it goes into your discard and it stays with you.
Yeah. And I do like there does seem to be a little bit of a theme running through each of the colours as well.
Yeah, they do, which is great because that helps you sort of identify patterns, and also it wouldn't work. These made-up rules wouldn't work if that wasn't the case, because it would be just a random thing to try and amass these cards. While I was trying to get these crown cards, and they all do similar things.
Yeah.
So if this wasn't
I
the case,
started getting the book ones a little later in the game. Yeah, and then it happened that you guys weren't taking them, maybe because of what the action was on there. Now, it's interesting with the one I didn't take, because I was last to actually tick the made-up rules, and this last one was I get 5 VP if I don't have any best friends. So the only way to lose your best friend is to use the
trash
option, isn't it? Yeah. But then the best friends are actually good cards too, so it's like, if you're going to trash them, you really want to just trash them late in the game, because they're quite valuable early on. So I wasn't sure whether I was even going to be able to do that, so that's why I opted for the other one.
Well, there you go. That's it. We are done. Thank you very much, guys. That was very enjoyable. Thank you very much to everybody that joined us in the chat.
Apparently, I win a Bubble Bill and a packet of Samboy salt and vinegar chips. So I'll be looking forward to them next time.
Well, we get runners up get a Sunny Boy, Def. So
and a packet of Tarzos.
Thank you, everyone. See you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.